Thank you so much for joining me today at Everyday Yoga. My name is Christine. My pronouns are she and her, and today's practice is a nourishing practice for the root chakra, the Muladhara chakra. It is also really useful for feeling grounded and feeling centered and feeling balanced. So let's go ahead and start today in standing. Standing in your Tadasana, mountain pose. Just kind of rock forward and backward a little bit on your feet. Maybe lift up onto the heels. Maybe lift the toes, lift onto the balls of the feet. Just kind of back and forth. And just notice the distribution of your weight from front to back and see if you can't kind of balance that out. Just even it out. And if you hear my cat princess meowing, she just wants a little attention, which she'll get, I promise, right after this video. And then just notice your weight from side to side. Maybe rock a little side to side, going left, going right. And feel for the insides of the feet, the outside edges of the feet. Again, just find that place where you're balanced, evenly pressing on all four sides of the foot. Check in that the weight is even across both feet. And then just kind of tilt your pelvis forward, maybe bending the knees a little, and then just poke your tailbone back up, kind of arching the back, and just back and forth, kind of rocking the pelvis a little bit here. And again, just find that place where you feel neither too far tilted forward, neither too far lifted in the back, but that just right Goldilocks spot. And then same thing in the upper back. Lift the heart, take a gentle back bend, draw the shoulders back, round the shoulders forward, chin to chest, just opening, closing in, and find that centered, even, balanced place in the shoulders. Open up the arms. Maybe close the eyes or take a soft gaze to challenge your balance a little. And then as you press down in your feet, lift the crown of the head up towards the sky and notice yourself growing longer, taller, expanding your mountain. From here, let's just take a full breath deep down into the belly. Exhale and just let it go. And then let's inhale that full breath once again, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, just bend those knees, drop the arms, let that breath go like it's a heavy sack you've been carrying around all day. And let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up, grounding down through the feet. Exhale, drop that heavy weight. And once again, let's reach all the way up. Maybe look up. Exhale, let it go. And then we'll come back to that strong mountain pose. Checking in with the feet even across all 4 sides. Checking in with the hips and the heart and the crown of the head. And then let's reach those fingers up towards the sky. Exhale and just bring the right fingertips down alongside the body, fingertips pointing to the earth. Inhale, reach up with the right arm. Exhale, bring those left fingertips down towards the sky. Inhale, reaching that left arm up. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up the heart, cactus arms. Inhale, reach both fingertips up, and we'll do that again. Exhale, right fingertips down, maybe taking a little side bend, reaching the left fingertips towards the right. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, maybe a little side bend as you reach down with the left fingers. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, those cactus arms. One more time each side. Maybe taking a little bit more of a deeper side bend as you exhale right. And then maybe a little deeper and farther as you exhale left. Reaching up towards the sky, exhale, cactus arms. And then this time, we'll inhale once more, look up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the tailbone around the spine, draw those elbows towards one another. Inhale, open up cactus arms, opening the throat. Exhale, draw those elbows in, chin to chest. Inhale, kind of doing a little standing cow pose. Exhale, rounding back into a cat back. 2 more times. You might open the arms up a little more. You might bend the knees a little more. You might lift the heart a little more. You might draw that belly button in a little more. And then we'll open everything up, reach towards the sky, and exhale, drawing your hands right down to meet your heart. Let's just take a moment right here. Just notice what you notice. Notice if your energy has changed from when we started our practice today. Notice if it hasn't. Just notice what is. Be present with it here. And then let's go ahead and bring the weight into that left foot. Really ground down. And we're simply going to inhale right here. And as you exhale, use your core to draw that right knee up towards the heart. Now, my right knee is nowhere near my heart. Whoops. And I just fell out of it. If you fall out, just bring it back up. If you're near a wall or a bed or a table or something, chair, you can reach out for balance. And flex that right foot as if you had something you could stand on here, as if you're going to take a big step. So you've got some fire going off in that right foot. And really ground down through the left foot. We won't be here much longer. But notice how you're building up strength in all the little muscles around the knee, the ankle. One more breath here. And we'll exhale, release the right leg down and just shake it out. Just a little balance there. Finding our groundedness, finding our centeredness. Let's go ahead and reach those arms up again. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment to get grounded through that right foot. Find a focal point out in front of you on the wall or the floor, something fun to look at or in your surroundings maybe. Keep your focus on that steady point. Inhale here, exhale, lift that left knee. Give your left foot something to do here, imaginary step you're just about to step on, and get grounded through that right foot. You might notice rocking a little side to side, the weight coming inside or wanting to go to the outside edge of the foot. Woo. Just see if you can even it out. Use your core, use your focal point, steady. And again, if you fall out, just be gentle with yourself and come on back. One more inhale. Exhale, release. We're just gonna shake it up. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, drop a heavy weight. Inhale once more. Exhale, drop a heavy weight. One more time. Inhale here as you exhale and drop that heavy weight. We'll come right on into our forward fold. Go ahead and bend those knees as generous as you like. I'm just turning to the side so you can see me. You can let those arms just dangle like heavy weights or wet noodles. Or you can take that ragdoll posture, frame the face, cradle the elbows in the hands. Inhale a nice full breath way down deep into the belly and notice how the back expands. Exhale, let go of the weight of the head, tuck the chin nice and deeply, getting long through the neck, long through the spine. Another breath here, and we'll switch the clasp, so bring the opposite forearm in front. Couple more breaths right here. Inhale here. Exhale, recommit to letting the weight of the head go. Really pressing into those heels. Inhale for a halfway lift, bringing your hands to the shins and finding length in the back. And if you have blocks, grab those and have them nearby. If not, no worries. Don't need to use blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can always find improvise something to stand in. So you can bring your hands to the mat if you like, bending the knees as much as feels good to you here to bring those fingertips down, or you can straighten the legs a little bit more and bring your hands to the blocks. Inhale into a halfway lift wherever those hands are. Exhale, bend the knees a little bit. Just walk those blocks over towards the left or walk the fingertips over. Let the head hang. Just getting long through the right side of the body. Inhale back through center. Exhale, walk those fingers or blocks over towards the right, releasing the head. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release. Inhale, we're going to step the left foot behind the right foot so that the right foot is kind of crossed over the front of the left foot. Bend the knees as generously as you can here. Be mindful not to lock that back knee. Inhale into a halfway lift here. Exhale, hands to blocks, shins, or mat. Release into your forward fold. Tuck the chin. Let the weight of the head go. Let the belly rest against the thighs. Breathe into that low belly and watch what happens in the low back. One more full deep breath here. Inhale, halfway lift. Switch the cross of your legs. So now the left leg is in front. One more full breath here to find length in the spine. Exhale, release, forward fold. Tuck the chin, let the weight of the head go. Nice big breaths deep into that low belly. Just notice what's happening in the hamstrings, in the low back. recommit to relaxing the head. Take one more full breath here. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, uncross the legs. Inhale, halfway lift once again. Exhale, forward fold. Deep bend in those knees. Bring your hands to the outsides of your ankles or your calves, wherever they happen to land. We're going to roll that spine up one vertebrae at a time, but as you do, keep your hands touching your body. So continue breathing and roll up one vertebrae at a time, taking your hands with you and bringing them alongside your calves, your knees, the outsides of your thighs, the hips, waist, all the way up alongside the chest, across the shoulders, sides of the neck, reaching up towards the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come together, and as you bring them down, exhale, drawing those thumbs down across the forehead, the nose, the lips, and the chin, the throat, all the way down to your heart. Just notice what you notice. Going to get ready to come on down to the floor here. So any way you want to get there is up to you, or you can come with me. Inhale and sweep those arms all the way up towards the sky. Swan dive, bending the knees, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back, step the right leg back, coming into tabletop. But if you have blocks here, I encourage you to keep them on the highest or maybe the medium setting. We're going to do a few cat-cows right here with the support of the blocks, with that lifted heart. So let's inhale and draw the heart forward through the upper arms. Exhale. Round back, drop that tailbone, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Inhale, bend those elbows, maybe tuck the toes, open the throat. Exhale, round the spine. Few more, just moving organically, whatever feels good to you, opening what needs to open, drawing inward what needs to draw inward. One more inhale here. Exhale, round all the way back, hips to heels, child's pose. Let those hands extend out with or without the blocks, with the blocks if you're using them. And just kind of adjust them. My height for the medium setting seems great here, but you could use low, medium, or high, or just ditch the blocks all together. We're just gonna draw that heart towards the earth, open up through the armpits. Maybe the forehead comes down to the mat, maybe not. Maybe you've got another block you can put under the forehead for some more support. And just know that right now, right here in this place, you are supported. You might even say that to yourself, I am supported. Inhale through cat. Exhale right into tabletop. And then we will set the blocks aside now and come to a comfortable seat. If you have a pillow or a bolster or something that you can sit on to lift the hips a bit, I highly encourage that. We're going to start with the ankles crossed or one shin in front of the other. And let's start with the left shin in front here, okay? Let's do a little breathing. Some special breathing. Some pelvic floor breathing. Tapping into that root chakra, that muladhara, the perineum, that area that you would engage if you were doing a Kegel exercise. So just play with that for a moment, engaging and releasing that pelvic floor, that Kegel muscle. This can help us to feel literally centered, very much in our bodies. It also is really good for us to do to keep those pelvic floor muscles strong. Whether you're thinking about having kids or just aging, it's always good to keep our muscles strong, all of them. And especially that one, we've got a lot going on down there. So just play with that for a moment. And let's take a nice big breath, draw it down deep into the belly and see if you can feel the low back expand, the hips, the pelvis, releasing that pelvic floor. And as you exhale, engage the pelvic floor, engage the low abdominals, draw the belly button towards the spine and let all of the air go. So we'll do that a few times. Release the perineum, nice big inhale, inhale all the way down into the pelvic bowl. Exhale, engage the perineum. Notice what happens in the low belly, the upper belly. As you exhale, squeeze every last bit of air out. We'll do that a few more times, moving at your own pace with your breath. You might notice yourself really expanding all the way through the torso as you inhale. You might notice yourself clenching your jaw or tighten the neck or shoulders. See if you can release that tension. In fact, notice your legs, your feet, your hands, anywhere that you might be holding tension or tightness. And just let that go as you continue to breathe those nice, deep breaths. Hi, princess. What you doing, boo-boo cat? She says hi. I know. I'll do it in a little bit. We're getting close. 10 more minutes. And 2 more breaths. One more full breath deep into that pelvis. Biggest breath you've taken all day. Exhale, let all of it go. Even when you think you've exhaled everything, exhale a little bit more. And then we'll inhale, release the practice, reach those arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Inhale right here where you feel that first bit of sensation in the low back where the sit bones are still grounded, and then exhale to release the hands. you want to come off your support here, you can. In fact, I think I will. And just allow yourself to stay nice and uplifted here if that feels good to you. Or you can find a little more length in the spine as you inhale, keeping that chin tucked. And I'll maybe bring the elbows any amount lower to the earth as you exhale. Let's just take 3 full breaths right here. This time as you exhale, walk those fingers over to the left. Just reaching that right hand kind of parallel with the right or the left shin here, or the left thigh. Then we're going to draw that left hand back alongside the left thigh, just outside the left thigh. We're going to press into those left fingertips and just rotate your heart and gaze towards the left. Getting a little side opening in the right side body. Drawing the left shoulder back and away. Keep that chin tucked. One more full, actually 2 full breaths right here. Just giving the body a chance to release. As you exhale, walk those fingers back through center and over towards the right. And as you're ready, just draw that right hand back alongside the outside of the right thigh. Press into those fingertips and twist the heart and the gaze towards the right. Draw the right shoulder back and down. Keep your neck long and protected. 2 breaths here. As you exhale, walk those hands back to the center. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, engage that perineum and the low belly. And then with that engagement, inhale those arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the fingertips back behind you and lean back so you can just switch the cross of the legs. From here, find yourself grounded evenly across the sit bones, and then we'll reach those arms up as we inhale. Hinge forward, drawing the heart forward as you exhale. One more inhale to get long. Exhale, release the fingertips. Come any amount closer to the earth without lifting the sit bones, wherever you feel that first sensation. 2 full breaths. Just getting yourself kind of settled here. And then 2 more full breaths when you find yourself at a depth that supports and nourishes you and your body today. Next time you exhale, walk the fingers to the right first this time. Reaching those left fingertips forward, kind of parallel with the right leg. And then we'll draw those right fingertips back and do a gentle, gentle twist. Just finding your edge. 2 full breaths here. Walk your hands back through center as you exhale and bring them over to the left. Reaching long through the spine, tucking the chin, and then drawing those left fingertips back and finding your gentle twist. One more inhale. Exhale, walk the fingers back to center. Inhale, lengthen to that spine once again. As you exhale, engage the perineum and the core. And then inhale those arms forward and up. Bring the palms together. Exhale, letting those thumbs come down to meet your heart. And let's find ourselves on our backs. Any way you want to get there is cool. If you want to engage that core, you can have your knees bent, the soles of the feet on the mat, and kind of center yourself here. If you want to engage it a little bit more, you can straighten those legs, point the toes up towards the sky. Either way, we want a nice tall spine here. Lifted heart, shoulder blades down the back, chin tucked. Inhale, reach those arms up alongside the ears. Exhale, bring them down to shoulder height, right in front of you, parallel to your legs. Inhale here. Exhale, bone by bone, coming all the way down to the back. Engage the perineum, engage the core. Slow as you can until you get all the way down to the back. Might have to just release at some point. You might begin to shake. And once you get there, we'll just inhale a nice, big, good morning stretch. Reaching those hands away, reaching the toes away. And then we're just going to open up through the front of the hips a bit, coming into bridge pose. So get those feet underneath those knees. Really settle that low back down to your mat. Press those triceps into the mat so that the shoulder blades can be nice and firm to the mat. And lift the head to tuck that chin. Long, long neck here. Bring those palms alongside the hips. Press the forearms, the elbows, the triceps into your mat. Open up across the heart, the chest. Draw those collarbones away from one another. Inhale here. Exhale, roll the vertebrae up towards the sky, one bone at a time. Inhale to roll back down. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to lift the hips. Exhale to roll down. And then you decide what feels best in your body. Does it feel more supportive to inhale as you lift and exhale as you lower? Or does it make more sense in your body to exhale as you lift and inhale as you lower? Just notice what feels best to you. We'll do that a few more times. Just these nice, gentle, rolling bridges, lubricating that spine. We'll lift those hips towards the sky one more time. And we're going to just keep them there. Let the weight come into the tops of the shoulders. Press those arms to the earth. You might even rock a little from side to side and bring your palms together, interlacing your fingers under your tailbone. pressing those pinkies down towards the earth and lifting the hips and the heart and the gaze up towards the sky. Think about how good it feels across the front of the hip flexors to be nice and open and lifted like this. Press into those feet, press into those shoulders. One more inhale here. Exhale, release everything one vertebra at a time down to the mat. Come on. Come on. Hug those knees in towards your heart. Apanasana, rocking gently from side to side. And then we'll release one leg and then the other down to the mat. And then find your final Shavasana. Full Shavasana with legs extended, arms open wide. Again, kind of lift those hips and make sure you've got nice, firm contact to the mat with your low back. Snuggle those shoulder blades in. Tuck the chin, getting that neck long. And watch your breath. Where's the first place you notice it? Maybe the nose, maybe the belly. Just watch it. Witness it. Say hello to it. Keep your attention anchored on the breath. If your mind begins to wander, just gently bring your attention back to the breath. In fact, that's one of the keys to being present with anything. Whether it's mindful eating, listening to somebody you love, working on a task, continually refocusing ourselves on that present moment, training our brains, creating neural pathways that support your presence. And know that your yoga mat, floor beneath you, the earth beneath that, and your yoga practice are all here to support you. Your breath is here to support you. You might even say that to yourself once again. I am supported. Supported. Two more full breaths. And then we'll just hug one knee and then the other in towards the heart once again. You can rock gently from side to side, and then your choice if you want to roll over to one side or the other and find that fetal position, or you might want to bring your hands to the backs of the thighs and rock up and down the spine. Either way, press yourself up to a nice tall seat. We'll find Dandasana, staff pose, with the legs extended out in front, toes pointed up towards the sky. Nice, long, beautiful spine here. Watch one more full breath. And then together we'll inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky. Bring the palms together and exhale. Hands right down to meet your heart. May you have peace in your thoughts, Peace in your birds, peace in your hearts. Namaste.